All the action was downtown.
The downtown was so alive. There were so many people.
Everybody on the main street knew one another.
I remember the merchants hosing down their sidewalks, cranking up their awnings.
It was bustling. The street had life to it.
Retail was retail. Downtown, that's where people went.
I remember hiding in the fur coat section of Simpson's.
Rowland Hill Shoe Store. My mother always made me buy saddle shoes. I'd get 2 pair, one that almost fit and one that were way too big because we weren't coming back for another year.
It was just booming. All the beautiful buildings, all the movie theaters.
When we were going to work, we'd stop at the Bay, use the perfume, get on the next bus, go to work.
Well, originally, Wellington Square Mall was there.
On Saturdays, we'd go and walk around the mall, and that's where you meet people, and it was a real meeting spot. Very, very busy.
It was purchased and redeveloped into a Galleria, and they bought the block to the north of Wellington Square Mall as well, and tore down a bunch of buildings. They built this 2-part mall with a pedestrian walkway overhead.
A lot of the downtown outside store migrated into the Galleria.
So it basically just sucked up businesses from elsewhere and didn't really sort of add to it.
It was a huge event the day it opened.
It was actually the fanciest mall in downtown in London at the time.
Hundreds of balloons, thousands of people. It was very exciting.
It had a big Bay store. It had, like, Harry Rosen was here. There was this grand opening, and there was all champagne and tuxedos and limousines.
It was prettier. It had better stores. It felt like a Toronto mall.
I never saw a mall like be opened and destroyed like in my own lifetime. I've never seen that ever before.
And it just seemed dead.
The Galleria, that was initially what gutted downtown, and it just, it drained the street life. My goal was always to be on Dundas Street, and specifically in this block. So when I moved onto the block, there were very few businesses, and everybody thought that I was crazy. They also thought I was crazy when I was starting a business that focused on ceramics. But you know, if you listen to what other people say, you never get anything done.
Back to the future, this is what it is again. Downtown London is owner-operated. You know, there's very few chains to speak of. You know, you've got the bike shop, the this shop, whatever. There are people, real names.
I would bet you there's 40 new restaurants in the downtown.
Our self-esteem was really bolstered with the JLC. It worked. We spent a lot of money, and it worked, as well with the market. A good investment in public transit downtown will also make the difference too.
It's a proven fact that if you don't have a core, you don't have a city. It's that simple. And so those naysayers, you know, stay in your suburbs, leave the rest of downtown to us. We'll have fun with it.
Help TVO create a better world through the power of learning. Visit TVO.org and make a tax-deductible donation today.